That's right, Ron. Thankfully, Veridian doesn't believe any personal information was compromised at all. Skimmers work like this. They're placed in this little slot right here, stealing your card number. They're hard to catch, but there are some ways that you can look out for one to make sure your information, your money, is safe. Abby, this picture really speaks for itself. 4-year-old Wyatt Hemphill has been through a lot the past 2 years. He recently had a bone marrow transplant. His family says he was really having a tough day on Saturday, but that all changed at the end of the first quarter at the Iowa game. Hopefully it will be a little less cloudy than it is today, but come Monday afternoon, all you have to do is step outside and look up. And whatever you do, don't forget your certified solar glasses. Good afternoon, Jerry. Things lasted about an hour and a half. Majority of that time was used by Chris Soul's defense team, and they're arguing that the law does not state how long you have to stay on scene following an accident. Now, here's a look inside the courtroom. Soul's team played the 911 call.
They just took advantage of the winter weather, and KWWL's Lauren Moss now joins us live in Waterloo.
And Abby, I am not one of those people, but I spoke to a lot of Iowans today who said they were thrilled to see some of this fresh snow on the ground. And, you know, there might not be many chances left.
How far creativity can really go.
And Coyne is proving just how far his imagination can go by creating this, the King's Mouth. It definitely catches your eye, but the real show is actually on the inside.
The music and the visuals and everything is so synced up that you kind of, I think you're lulled into thinking that it's like kind of alive or something.
He says it's something you have to experience to understand. So I had to try it for myself. An interactive art exhibit, putting you center stage.
I guess that's really what kind of art is. You know, it's like you're living in this world of your imagination, if you're lucky, yeah.
Yeah, I got to be a rock star for the day. As you can see behind me, they are finishing up everything tonight because that grand opening is tomorrow. Wayne Coyne will be here, so come by to meet him. That event starts at 7. That's right, Ron. It is something that Chuck Rowe is very excited about. The new teen center will be here off 4th Street, so right by the Kern Club, and also right across the way from East High School. So super convenient, and not only great for the club, but also the community. Siding ripped off, windows blown out, but thankfully everyone's okay. Now today was all about cleanup, and what's really amazing about these small towns is how everyone comes together in a time of need.
It sounded just like rocks, people throwing rocks at the window.
I don't think I heard the wind. It was just that hail beating everything.
The town of Fort Atkinson is spending the day cleaning up after a massive storm that many are saying was unlike any other.
Last night was just anybody standing in front of you, you could not see them. It was total whiteout.
Anna Mae Remen has lived in this home for 7 years. You can see the damage to her siding and flagpole. She even kept some of the hail that caused all of this in her freezer.
Actually scooped, I would say maybe 5 or 6 scoop shovels full of hail off of our porch.
And her neighbor agrees it was scary to hear.
I put my granddaughter in the bathroom, put her in the tub, and told her to stay down. And so she did do that. She was petrified.
72-year-old Nancy Andrashik is devastated by the damage to her new home. Her old one burned down less than a year ago from a dryer fire.
Yeah, the house fire and then this, and sat in the kitchen last night afterwards and just cried. Just getting in it. So, I don't know, I just can't get a break here.
But just like others here, she will bounce back. The town coming together, helping one another through it all.
We have such a good area up here, and if it wasn't us, if it was another town, we'd all be there too.
Abby, it was a very emotional scene earlier today, really a tragic story. You could see all the grain behind me. Waterloo firefighters worked for hours trying to clear everything out, trying to get to that man trapped inside the grain bin, but sadly it was too late. And the flag was sent back to New York this past weekend. Sheriff Thompson said they also included the pictures in there and also a note wishing the teams the best of luck from the very best in eastern Iowa. Live in Waterloo, Lauren Moss, News 7 KWWL. All right, Ron and Abby, that was a good bonjour. Ron, I took French in high school, and these kids had me beat, okay? They're very impressive, and get this, they are only 5 and 6 years old. It's a one-of-a-kind program focused on French and English, and in Iowa, it's only at Lou Henry.